Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Upswing Baseball. Today, as promised, we got part 2 of MLB 2020 predictions, just in time for the season. And if you're like, whoa, where's part 1? I want to see that real quick. There's a card up there. Up there, yeah. So you can check that out real quick before you watch this one. But anyways, in this video, I'm going to give you my predictions on who's going to win all the top awards in baseball, like MVP, Cy Young, Rookie of the Year, and Manager of the Year. And then I'm going to rattle off my top 20 players in baseball, like my rankings. And then at the end, I'll make a couple bold predictions, like which teams or players I think will do really good or really bad, like surprise some people. So it's going to be fun. Comment below what you agree and disagree with, and let's just get right into it. Welcome to Upswing Baseball, where we give you tips and drills to improve your baseball skills. So subscribe and hit the bell if you want to take your baseball skills to the next level. And let's just do this. Okay, so for the MVPs, I don't really have any bold predictions, like these are pretty reasonable, but for the AL, I got Mike Trout winning it again. This would be his second year in a row and fourth all-time his whole career. And his career is only like half over, like he's like 28, I think. But yeah, he's gonna win a lot more the rest of his career. This definitely won't be the last one. Like, he's the best player in baseball, hands down. Even if he doesn't win MVP, he's still the best player of this generation. Like, I think a lot of people start taking him for granted, but he's one of the best players of all time. Like, he's on pace to be one of the greatest. I think the only way he doesn't win is if he gets injured and misses like a solid chunk of time of the season. And if that happens, maybe his teammate Anthony Rendon could get it, or maybe a pitcher, Garrett Cole, might snatch it up. And I would say Bregman has a chance at getting it, but I don't know how he's gonna do it without cheating, so. Anyways, for the NL, I got my boy Christian Yelich of the Milwaukee Brewers taking it home. He won it in 2018, and I think he probably would have won it in 2019 if he didn't like shatter his kneecap or whatever happened there. Like, I think fractured it. Yeah, similar to Mike Trout. If Christian Yelich can stay healthy all season, I think he's got it in the bag. And then some honorable mentions. Cody Bellinger, he won it last year in 2019, and Ronald Acuna Jr., if he can run out all those balls he hits off the wall all the time. And then we'll throw Nolan Arenado in there too. But anyways, moving on to my predictions for Cy Young. We'll switch it up. We'll do the NL first this time so you guys don't fall asleep or anything. For the NL, I got Max Scherzer. The last 2 years, Jacob DeGrom has won it, as you might know. And I'm pretty sure Mad Max got second both of those years. So I think 2020 is going to be the year that Mad Max passes him and finally takes it home, gets a little revenge, I guess. And then for second, third, and fourth, obviously second, DeGrom, and then third, Jack Flaherty. He was the best pitcher in baseball the second half, and I think he's going to keep it up. And I'm a Cardinals fan, so it's just like optimistic. But and then fourth place, we'll go Walker Buehler. Then in the AL, I got Garrett Cole getting it. Now I'm like really sure about this one. Like I'm kind of just like there's some predictions that I'm going to make in this video like I'm not super confident about, but like there's two that I'm like positive 100% this is going to happen. Garrett Cole for Cy Young, and then Mike Trout for MVP. Like Garrett Cole, he got snubbed last year, like Justin Verlander got it, his ex-teammate, and I guarantee you he's not happy about that. He went and enjoyed the Yankees, the evil empire, and he's just like ready to go out to kill this season. He's on a mission this year. He's going to get that Cy Young. And the runner-ups in the AL, we got Justin Verlander, Shane Bieber, and Zach Greinke. And then so that was Cy Young. We're going to move on to Rookie of the Year. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm not an expert, like minor league expert. I may or may not have used Google a little bit to look some of these guys up to try to decide on my prediction. But at the end of my research, I decided to go with Luis Robert. I don't know how you say it. Robert or Robert. It's spelled like Robert, but I'm pretty sure it's not said like that. Yeah, he's going to take it in the AL, and then in the NL, Gavin Luck of the Dodgers. And in case you have no idea who either of these guys are, the Luis guy, he's an outfielder in the White Sox organization. He actually hasn't made his MLB debut yet, but last year in the minors, he hit .328, launched 32 bombs, and stole 36 bags. So he's fast, hits for power, he's got everything. And he's the number 3 prospect in all of baseball, all of the minor leaguers. So remember that name, even though we don't know how to say it. And then Gavin Luck, I already mentioned, he plays for the Dodgers. He's an infielder. He was a September call-up last year, and he impressed in his short time in the majors. And then in his minor league season last year, his stats where he hit .347 with 26 bombs. And he's the number 2 prospect in all of baseball. And that starting second base job for the Dodgers is wide open. It's his for the taking. So look out for him too. All right, so next up, Manager of the Year. This one is hard to predict because it kind of just depends on how good the teams do. But I gave it my best shot. For the AL, I got Joe Madden of the Angels getting it. And then in the NL, another Joe Girardi of the Phillies getting it. A lot of the Manager of the Years are like, it's their first year with their new club. So that's a theme for both of them. And both their teams had some new additions. this off season, so I think they'll make jumps up, so there's a good chance. But yeah, those are all the big awards in baseball. I'm not gonna do gold gloves and silver sluggers and all of that because that would make this a very long video, and I know you guys got stuff to do, so I'm not gonna keep you for too long. But if you would like to see all that, hit that like button, comment below, and maybe we'll make a part 3 and make this like MLB 2020 predictions, like a whole big old series thing, you know? But yeah, now I'm gonna get into my top 20 players of 2020. A lot of 20s. I'm not gonna actually like explain like why, so if you are wondering why, ask me in the comments. Don't like, again, for the sake of time, just gonna rattle them off real quick. Number 1, Mike Trout, already mentioned earlier. Number 2, Christian Yelich. 3, Cody Bellinger. 4, Garrett Cole. 5, Max Scherzer. 6, Ronaldo Acuna Jr. 7, Anthony Rendon. 8, Nolan Arenado. Then coming in at 9, Mookie Betts. And then number 10, Jacob deGrom. Number 11, the cheater, Alex Bregman. 12, Francisco Lindor. And 13, Juan Soto. 14, Justin Verlander. 15, Freddie Freeman. 16, Gleyber Torres. 17, Trevor Story. 18, the speedster Trey Turner. 19, Jack Flaherty. And number 20, the polar bear Pete Alonso. And yeah, that's what's up. Those are my top 20. It was kind of hard. Like I had to like take some players off that I think are really good. It was just hard to choose like 20. I thought about expanding it to 25, but I thought if I keep it at 20, like, you know, it'd just be more fun to leave all those players out. But anyways, moving on. Here are my bold predictions. Get ready. Seatbelt buckle. Let's do this. First one. You know the Cincinnati Reds? I think they're going to the playoffs. They already had like a solid team in 2019. They had a minus 10 run differential and like minus, you see minus, you think it's bad, but like minus 10 runs is not that much in a 162 game season. Like they're basically a 500 team, even though the record didn't really show it. And in case you haven't been paying attention, they made lots of sweet additions this offseason. They added Nicolas Castellanos, Wade Miley, Mike Moustakas, Shogo Akiyama. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I hope so. And then they'll also get full seasons from Trevor Bauer and I don't know how to say his first. I'm not good with names. Aquino, you know him. He hit a bunch of bombs in like 10 games last year. In that little period, it was crazy. Yeah, they'll get full seasons from both of them, and all those guys combined, along with all the other guys they already have, like Joey Votto, Eugenio Suarez, Luis Castillo, all those guys together. They're gonna take them to the playoffs. Probably get a wild card spot. Yeah, next prediction. You know, the Blue Jays with Vladdy Jr., Bo Bichette, Hyunjin Ryu, Kevin Biggio. I think they're going to be actually pretty decent. I'm going to guess they're probably going to be around 500, so they're not going to be like playoff team. But if you remember 2019, they were like, what, 67 and 95? They were terrible, so I think they'll make a huge jump. All those young players will get a lot better, and then they made the Ryu edition and a couple others, I think. So they're going to climb up a little bit, you know. They're getting there. But yeah, next bold prediction. I got the Cubs. You know them. I think they're going to get 4th place in the NL Central. And it's going to go like this. Cardinals first, Reds second. They're going to get a wild card spot, right? And then Brewers 3rd, Cubs 4th, and then Pirates second, 5th, right? Cubs are just not looking good, man. They got a new first-time coach. I don't know. He doesn't really know what he's doing. David Ross. Like, I love him, but he's never coached before. I don't know how he's going to do. And then the players they lost in free agency, Nicolas Castellanos, Cole Hamels, those are the 2 big ones, and then a bunch of kind of nobodies, but Steve Cishek, Ben Zowers, Pedro Strop, Derek Holland, Addison Russell, they lost all of them. They're like mediocre guys, but they lost all of them, and they have added basically nothing to replace any of them. And at the end of 2019, like the Cardinals swept them, and they got like knocked out of the playoffs at the last second. They went on a little skid. I think that skid is going to continue in 2020. They're just going to go, choo! That's the Cubs right there. All right, and then my last bold prediction of the video. Last thing in this video, my favorite bold prediction. You know that guy, big sexy Bartolo Colon. He's gonna come back in 2020.
Colon looking for his first hit of the year. He drives one deep left field. Back goes Upton. Back near the wall. It's out of here. Bartolo has done it. The impossible has happened.
Orioles are gonna get desperate and sign him to boost attendance because they're gonna suck. And then Bartolo Colon, he's just sitting at home, bored, chilling. He's got the itch to come back playing, so he's happy to get wherever he can. He doesn't mind playing for a losing team. It's a great deal for everybody. The Orioles, they get more people coming to games. Bartolo Colon, he doesn't have to sit on his couch all day, and all of us get to be entertained. It's gonna be great. And yeah, that's all I got. Let me know what you agree and disagree with down in the comments. I'd love to argue with you guys. That'd be fun. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Please, and subscribe if you are not already. And if you're looking for something to do now, down in the description, you can check out some cool baseball gear. There's some links, and you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok, so definitely do that if you have not already. And last but not least, if you want to see more of my videos, there's a video and a playlist right over there, so check those out. I will see you later. Wait, I gotta get down. This chair is not stable. Bye.